Hello and welcome to the Autcraft server. We're back in the Wither Arena. That can only mean one thing. It's time for a build contest. No, I'm kidding. It's time for a wither fight. What? What's with the fire? Wither weather advisory, folks. Some bad weather coming in. So it's been a little while since the last one. We've all been super busy, just with life, not with the server, not with, well, I mean, a little bit with the server, but mostly just with life. We were just all got stuff going on as the seasons change. Winter is now officially over, and I know it's over because I live in the Arctic tundra pretty much. Not literally, but it is so cold where I live, and most of the snow is gone. So if most of the snow is gone here, then it's a pretty safe bet that winter is over. And yeah, that means getting outdoors. It means doing things, getting gardens started, turning off my phone. Man, don't interrupt me. That's my email sound, by the way. Okay, there. No more phone. Leave me alone. Anyway, yeah, withers. We haven't done a wither fight in a little while. It's actually, I think that was like probably the longest stretch we've had since a wither fight. Not as long as since the last video. We've had a couple since the last video of a wither fight, but that was a little while ago now. It's been a little while since we had one. So we're going to have a wither fight right now. We have a few admins on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a few players too. I'm not going to count them, by the way. You can count them. Pause the video, count them, come back and let me know. Okay, did you count them? I told you, pause the video. No, never mind. Never mind. Oh, look. There's a ghost. And it's creating a wither. So anyway, hopefully you guys are having a great spring. If you're in the northern hemisphere of the world. If you're in the southern hemisphere of the world, then it's just starting to get cold where you are. It's funny how the world works that way, because it's tilted away from the sun. So the southern side, the bottom half, is actually moving away from the sun. It gets colder. Ah, science. I got a new Minecraft account. Why? You're using a Minecraft account. And you could change your name now. I don't understand. Weirdness. I shall answer him in a moment. Oh. That was sneaky. Did you see that? There was one wither being crafted. And then all of a sudden there was a whole bunch. You see one being made and then poof. There's a whole bunch of them. There's one over there. 3, 4 over there. 3 over there. My counting. Oh. Terrible, terrible counting tonight. But I am in a good mood. Things are going well. Server's going well. People are happy. And we have a wither fight. What's not to be happy about? Oh, and the nice weather. Yeah. Have we talked about it? Have I mentioned that? Nice weather. Guardians out of water. Ninjago, you're going to get zapped. You're going to get so zapped. There you go. Run around. So much carnage. So much devastation. It's brutal. Anyway, since we haven't done one of these in a little while, let's see if we can get some people on video. Like Bone Dogger dying. Okay, well, that was short-lived video time. Pink Girl is cool. Golden Rose. I've seen a lot of players doing X's in their name. X at the beginning, X at the end, Starflyer04. Here's a whole bunch of nameless players. They all look the same. They're all twins. I don't know what the technical... There's twins and triplets and quadruplets and stuff, but when there's like 40 of them, I don't know what the name of that is. And spiders. Wow, we keep running into the same 2 players over and over again. Fire Lion. Tronic. Ouster 2002. Princess Creeper 9. Where are you going? I don't know. Shy Mountain. The withers are attacking the guardians. That's the problem. When you spawn in multiple mobs, for whatever reason, I don't know if they're going to change that 1.9. It's supposed to be the combat update. So If they're not, maybe I'll suggest that. But look, now they're going after the witches. If you put other mobs down in the middle of like a whole bunch of players, the withers will ignore the players. They'll just stop what they're doing and go after the mobs. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Maybe it's intentional and they won't change it. Maybe they meant to do that. But it seems a little odd to me. You would think that, I mean, they would go for the other mobs, sure. But if they're going for a player, they would just keep going for that player until that player is dead. Oh, man. That's ghastly. Do I live in the United States of America? No, I live in Canada. It's so funny. So many of the players on Autcraft have YouTube accounts. And they create YouTube videos on the server, and you always know when they're recording because... Whoa, excuse me. Excuse me. You always know when they're recording because they'll... Immediately, the first thing they say in chat once they're recording is, say hi to YouTube, and at first everybody did. But then people got bored of it because there's so many people with YouTube channels and so many people saying say hi to YouTube that people just... It just became like a billboard on the highway kind of thing. Like you don't even notice it's there anymore. So say hi to YouTube just became a thing in chat that nobody sees anymore because it's happening all the time. Mining Mom GH. Hello, hello. Matrix Crawler and Space Ninjas spawning stuff. Insanity. So we didn't announce the rules. If you watch the other videos, you know the rules by now. If you're in here fighting, you know the rules by now. But if this is your first time ever witnessing one of these videos, you probably don't know because we didn't have to say them because people just know the rules so well. But anyway, there's no flying when you're in a wither fight. The admins can fly because we're in creative and the mobs won't chase us. But the withers, they tend to, when they're not attacking guardians, when they're going after a player, they stay over your head until they get halfway. So if you're flying, it will try to stay above your head. So you could literally fly up to, like, build limit. Hey, get away from me. You could fly up to build limit, and it will just stay above your head. So everybody else that can't fly because it's a special permission, they would be stuck down here on the ground and wouldn't be able to hit the withers anymore. So it's not really very fair. So this way it's fair for everybody, nobody flies. And then the other rule is, if, like, when that wither dies and drops a nether star, if you pick up the nether star, it's yours. You get to do whatever you want with it. You can make a beacon, you can put it on your wall in an item frame, you can give it to somebody who doesn't have one. You can throw it in lava if you want. Just don't complain to me if you do, because I'm not giving it back. But it's yours. We do plenty of these, so there's still some people who say they never got a star, even though they've been in a few of these fights. But for the most part, I think pretty much everybody has, with a few exceptions. But those people, they'll get one. It's just a matter of time. We do them often enough. Oh, killer rabbits. That's hilarious. So yeah, everybody gets a star this way, because we can't have players spawning withers when there's thousands and thousands of players on the server, all building next to each other. Well, withers are pretty destructive, so I think most people would try to build them pretty far away from anybody else, but if you're not careful, or if you're not thinking about it, or, you know, some players are pretty new to the server and they wouldn't think to go really, really far away, so they'll just build it right there in the middle of town. Anyway, so we disabled wither spawning on the server for safety's sake, and this is our way of repaying the players, I guess. I don't know if repaying is the right word for it, but they get to get their wither fix in this way, and then some, and still get their stars. No, nobody seems to complain that they can't create their own wither at their base when they can do this. And you can create your own wither. If you have the sand, soul sand, and the 3 skulls, if you collect 3 skulls, then we will gladly grant you access to the Wither Arena to spawn your own. And you can have access to the arena all by yourself or with friends, or you can invite everybody if you want to. Entirely up to you. If you're on the server and you want to do a Wither fight, you can. It just has to be in here where it won't destroy anything. But if you don't want to go to all that hassle, then just wait until we have a Wither fight like this. See, now they leave the players. See that guy who was over there? He left the players to go over here and attack the blaze. Silly withers. But yeah, it's a lot of fun being a part of this. You get to keep your inventory when you die. Keep inventory is on. And the portal to come here is right at spawn. So when you die, you can type /back and it brings you right back here. Or you could just take 6 steps and you're in the portal and you're here fighting again with all your stuff because you don't lose it, which is pretty cool. So they get to come in here and do battle, like, and get blown up like Ouster here. Oh man. But your armor and your weapons and things, they do break. So you have to be careful, especially when you're fighting this many withers and this many creepers and this many mobs in general. And ghasts. Your stuff can break. All this stuff is pretty explosive. So if you're in here fighting with your favorite swords and bows and armor and stuff, be prepared to repair it or to get out of the fight before the stuff breaks, or I don't know. But you have to keep an eye on that because you can lose it. Because it will break. I liked all your pictures on Facebook. That's a lot. There's a lot of pictures. That ghast is killing my frames for some reason. Oh, he's dead. And now my frames are fine. Go figure. It was that ghast. I was just joking, but it seems to be better now. Yeah, just type spawn and turn around. And then you're at the portal. Very, very cool. So as things die down here, I don't know if the Wither fight's going to be over, but I think that's enough of a recording for right now. I think I told you everything I wanted to tell you. I hope you're recording. I am. I am recording, and you're going to see yourself in here asking exactly that question when you watch the video later. Actually, you're watching the video right now, aren't you? But you can watch the video later, too. And also, if you are watching this video, please do give a thumbs up. Really appreciate the thumbs up, and it helps other people find the videos. So when they search for Wither fights and stuff, this one will come up, which is pretty cool. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because if you're on the server, if you're in here fighting, or if you're on the server and you're not in here fighting, but you might be next time, subscribe so that next time I do one of these videos, it'll show up in your YouTube feed, and you'll get to see. That's a lot of witches. But for right now, I think... Wow. I think that's it for right now. I'm going to stop recording so that I can get in on some of this and start spawning some things and maybe even get in there and fight. A little difficult to do when I'm recording. And I think we're actually going to take a break anyway for people to go repair their stuff, because I see people running around in just a helmet. Don't want people losing all their stuff. Whoa. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Really, really, truly. And I hope to see you in the next video. Hope to see you here in the arena. Bye for now.